MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Miami Marlins. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cooper looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, number 12.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 4th.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Perez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Merrifield backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now in the box, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting 4th.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Duffy sets. 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, number 47, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Batting fifth, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. And we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Gordon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 47 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So stepping in, number 11. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Danny Duffy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals strand a pair. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D.
Batting ninth.
And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a 3rd baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Dozier is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Miami down in order. Will move ahead to the 3rd, tied 2-2. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Leading off for the Royals, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Two and two to Jorge Soler. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0, and this will be fouled away. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up at a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. The 3-2. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Neil Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Anderson, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hard hit to first. O'Hearn is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Duffy sets. 3-1 pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, number 47.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Oh, and he misses it.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Anderson. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1
number
away,
66.
let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On the first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, number 1. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He
center
fell
fielder,
behind 2-0 to
number
start
9.
the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing.
31.
Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Caleb Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Fouled away. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Danny Duffy reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Number 41, Danny Duffy.
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, the shortstop,
The Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
With Merrifield.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Rojas on at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with show track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, number 47. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gordon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The batter, the catcher.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead this one 4-2. Jorge Soler will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Hunter Dozier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Marlene Garcia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Marlins Garcia.
Salvador Perez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set, and the pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. Garcia playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pitch popped up. Garcia moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. And 2, here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 4-2. Brian Flynn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Starlin Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 13, Starlin Castro.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out toward left. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jose Arena is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Urena is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept
Now
his hands inside the baseball, and
Number 11.
ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in, number 11. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Walker has it. The second for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as they're quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Number 1 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. The 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cooper is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Striding in, Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and 0 now. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Softly hit to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And there's ball 1. One and 1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter, number
Into the box
47.
now, number 47. And it's fouled away. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 Miami. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
With Merrifield.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
2-0 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Dozier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, kicks and deals. A high fastball is in there. Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
So digging in now, Alex Gordon. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Two pitch is fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
So striding in, number 1. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Stepping up now, Lewis Brinson, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. Miami's out in front 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 35, Ryan Stanek. Now playing center field and batting
digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, number 11. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, the pitcher, Tim Hill.
Number 9 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Cooper going back at the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. Miami used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Caleb Smith takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.